Chapter 19. Do we know why he was in India in the first place? I don't think it was just to hurt our family. The nexus he had created takes years to build, and that is impossible if he didn't have trusted men working for him, or if he himself wasn't here to do the deed. And if he did have men working for him, or if he was here multiple times before, which he must have to create the kind of empire that he did, then I must admit we failed big time, Gotham said. Yes, we must find his core nexus to weaken him before we can destroy him. I know that we've already taken down a lot of his men, but I still feel like we're missing something big, something important. Like, what exactly is his motivation behind doing everything that he has been, and that he is? Is it just to hurt Arjun? Or is there something more to this story? Something that maybe we all have been missing? Varun said thoughtfully. It is true. In all these years, we've never really been able to understand his true motives. If all he wanted was revenge for his father's death, then why go so far as to create a shadow empire here? When he could have easily taken down and hurt Arjun by hurting you all. No, I think Varun is true. There is something more to all of this, but I truly cannot understand what. I really hope we can find him and destroy him before it's too late. All of this is just getting more and more complicated, Xavier said. The meeting went on through the night and the morning the next day. They were done by the afternoon, and everyone dispersed to their respective destinations. On their way back home, Arjun, Gautam, and Varun saw the messages sent by Diya. Varun excitedly yelled, saying, "Dad, बड़े पापा, दिया के पास ना अब नया फोन आ गया है और देखिए सबसे पहले उसने मुझे मैसेज किया है मुझे." While Arjun and Gautam just shook their heads in exasperation. The older men just smirked at each other, while Vikram said, "हाँ भाई, तुम लोगों को सबसे पहले मैसेज किया होगा, लेकिन हमें तो वॉइस मैसेज भेजा है, और दिया, इंदिरा और देविका की एक सेल्फी भी। माना कि हमें पहले मैसेज नहीं किया है, लेकिन एफर्ट तो हमारे लिए ही ज्यादा डाला है ना." And Varun and Gautam looked at them shocked and huffed like little kids who didn't get their way. Arjun was quiet the entire journey. He saw the message on his phone, and his heart filled with joy and happiness. Yes, she did not send him a voice message, but she sent him something even more precious. The message said, "Thank you, Arjun, for the phone, and as far as the money is concerned, I don't think I need to even ask you or the rest of the family for anything, because all of you make sure I have everything I need and want, even before I even realize I do. And thank you so much for being so thoughtful, patient, kind, and understanding. You make me complete. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to see you all home. I miss you." It was already evening by the time the men reached home and found their wives busy in the kitchen making something. Well, it was more like the elder ladies teaching Diya how to make a cake. The women noticed the arrival of the men, and Indira and Devika went to welcome them, leaving Diya with the cake. Ashok and Abhijit came into the kitchen to see what Diya was making. "क्या बना रहे हो भाई? बड़ी अच्छी खुशबू आ रही है," Abhijit said, smiling down at Diya, while Ashok went behind the counter to peer down from Diya's shoulder. Diya was making a chocolate ganache for the cake when she heard them come in. She looked up at both the men, smiling, and said, "मुझे केक खाने का बहुत मन हो रहा था पापा, और मैं बोर भी हो रही थी, तो माँ और चाची ने कहा कि वो मुझे केक बनाना सिखाएंगी। ऑलमोस्ट बन ही चुका है, बस केक के बीच में गनाश लगा के फ्रिज में रखेंगे और थोड़ी देर बाद खा सकते हैं." "Good बेटे, मुझे खुशी है कि तुम खुश हो," Ashok said, lovingly patting her head, while Abhijit looked at them lovingly and said, "पर लाडो, सबसे बड़ा स्लाइस तो मुझे ही चाहिए, ठीक है?" And before Diya could say anything, they heard, "सबसे बड़ा स्लाइस आपको क्यों मिलेगा भला? मेरी बहन है और मैं उसका बेस्ट भाई हूँ, तो नेचुरली सबसे बड़ा और सबसे पहला स्लाइस मुझे ही मिलेगा, क्यों बहना?" Varun said, smirking, to which Gautam smacked his head and said, "तुझे किसने बेस्ट भाई वाला किताब दिया है? मेरे ख्याल से दिया ने भी नहीं कहा होगा, बेवकूफ कहीं का." Before Varun could reply, Vikram sauntered into the kitchen and said, "तुम नालायकों को क्यों ही मिलेगा केक? तो सबसे पहले अपने दादू को देगी, क्यों लाडो? सही कहा ना मैंने?" And the rest of them erupted in protest. Before Diya could even utter a single word, she kept trying to say something, only to fail. She realized that the only way to break their argument is to chop. "अगर आप सब ऐसे ही चिल्लाते रहे तो मैं किसी को भी केक नहीं दूंगी," Diya shouted at the men, who were behaving like kids fighting for their favorite toy. The men were startled hearing her shout, because in the past few months that she had woken up from the coma, she had never raised her voice at anybody, not even the house help. Dia closed her eyes and took a deep breath before saying, दादू, पापा, छोटे पापा, आप तीनों के लिए हमने ऑलरेडी शुगर फ्री केक बनाकर फ्रिज में रख दिया है और चाची और माँ के लिए पाइनएप्पल केक भी बन गया है। ये चॉकलेट केक मेरे, अर्जुन, अरुण भाई और गौतम भाई के लिए है। और जहाँ तक बात सबसे पहले और सबसे बड़े केक स्लाइस की है, तो वो तो मुझे, माँ और चाची को मिलेगा, क्योंकि सबसे ज़्यादा मेहनत तो हम तीनों ने की है। तो आप लोगों को क्यों मिलेगा भला? और फ्रिज खोलने के बाद जो आपको सबसे बड़ा वाला केक दिखेगा, वो बाकी घर वालों के लिए है। तो प्लीज़ आप लोग लड़ना बंद कर दीजिए और जल्दी से जाके फ्रेश होकर आ जाइए, ताकि हम सब लोग मिलकर खाना खा सकें। पिछले 5 घंटों से लगे हुए हैं हम लोग ये सारे केक बनाने में। हम लोगों को ना बहुत भूख लगी है और हम लोग बहुत थक भी गए हैं। तो इसीलिए प्लीज़ आप सब लोग जाइए, फ्रेश होकर आ जाइएगा और रास्ते में लड़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, ठीक है? She said authoritatively, making the men gulp in fear. This was the first time they had heard her speak to them this way. They all nodded their heads and filed out of the kitchen to freshen up, while this entire show was enjoyed by Arjun, Indira, and Devika standing outside the kitchen laughing. Soon, everyone came back downstairs, and the entire family enjoyed the dinner together, followed by the cakes that they enjoyed with all of the staff members. They all went to bed filled not just with delicious food, but also with their hearts full of love and contentment. But they all couldn't really forget the lingering sense of fear and dread. The only one oblivious to this fear is Dia, because the family had taken a lot of measures to keep her away from the reality of the dangers surrounding her and the rest of the family. Somewhere deep in the forests of Japan lay a man on a bed in a cave with people surrounding him, treating and monitoring his condition. He looked to be over 6 feet tall, but beyond that, nothing about him was recognizable. His entire body was covered in bandages and with numerous machines and IV drips attached to his body. It was clear that he was severely wounded and that his team was doing everything they could to save him. Little did they know that he was the embodiment of evil, and that he wouldn't die so easily. He would have to be killed by someone with a greater purpose in life and with divine blessings on him or her. It is said that nature knows before all when evil takes the form of a human. And maybe it really was true, because ever since he had come to settle in the forests of Japan, all the birds and wildlife disappeared without a trace, as if they knew that being around him was worse than death itself, and the plants around him slowly started drying up. But even nature knew that he wouldn't die yet. He will come out of this alive, for he had to die elsewhere, and by someone else's hand. Such is his fate, and that is the rule of nature. That is all for this chapter, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoy it. Please, please, please leave your feedback in the comment section below. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also my Instagram to never miss another update. Thank you so much. I will see you all again next week with yet another chapter. Until then, stay safe, take care, bye bye.
Thank you so much for listening.